So there has been a rare mass shooting in Toronto on the Danforth, just literally a short walk from where I used to live. It's kind of surreal. Now, in this shooting, there were two victims, a 10-year-old girl and an 18-year-old woman, and the shooter himself also died. And there were 13 other victims that have injuries ranging from minor to serious. Now, in the wake of the shooting, the family of the shooter issued a statement. So this was tweeted out by Cynthia Mulligan. His family issued a statement saying they are utterly devastated. They say he had severe mental health problems and struggled with psychosis and depression his entire life. So, once again, here is a shooter that had a history of mental health issues. Now, these sorts of shootings would be happening a lot more in Canada if it weren't for our strict gun laws. Because, like the US, we obviously have people that also suffer from mental health issues. And sometimes that can result in a mass shooting, as it did here. Now, one response to that is to put more funding into mental health and preventative care to ensure that this sort of thing happens less and less. But here's the response from the Doug Ford government. So, Doug Ford is the new premier of Ontario. Him and his PCs, which is the Progressive Conservative Party, but don't let the name fool you, it is a conservative party. Here is what Doug Ford, how he reacted to the shooting. So this from the editor at QP Briefing, Jessica Smith Cross. She tweeted out, breaking. Ford says some of the 1.9 billion of funding his government has committed over 10 years for mental health will go to police. Okay. This is sort of self-explanatory. The shooter has a history of mental health issues. The response from the provincial government is to cut money to healthcare, to mental health care, and put that money into policing. How exactly is that supposed to have prevented a shooting like this? This is a shooter that doesn't have a history of violence. This is a shooter that has a history of mental health problems. You solve this with preventative measures. More police on the street is not going to all of a sudden prevent a shooter with a history of mental health issues from carrying out a mass shooting. So, look, I don't have much else to say here because I think this story speaks for itself. If you voted for this guy, just question why you did, and understand that Doug Ford clearly doesn't know what the hell is going on.